Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Boy.
Good evening. Welcome to the After Hours show. This is our 17th episode. I'm your host, Carlos Silva, and joined by my dear friend, Collin Kendall.
Hello. They haven't kicked me out yet, so I'm here again.
And also my dear friend, Jason Canapp. Oops.
That's not me.
Yeah,
I don't
but
look like a big S.
Yeah.
I look.
We're
That's
working on it.
Superman. Hello. Apparently they have kicked me out. I just didn't receive the memo yet. It's
in the mail. USPS probably lost it.
It's so good to see you guys. Thanks everyone for being here.
You know what scares me? Because that reboot that we did in the Skype minutes ago would change things. But let's see.
Oh, you mean we may accidentally
Do
switch
things on the
places?
fly.
Yes, that's why.
Time to time?
Yep.
Boy, how
Well,
would be-
tonight's a very special show. That we have. Well, I will not mention anything. But first of all, let's say good night and let's see who's here. We have a bunch of friends already. You guys can see there?
I can.
Sorry,
I
I
was
had to cough.
glitching out there, and then Colin had this look of fear on his face, and I think it's just COVID fear, probably. I see. Well, first and foremost, I gotta say hi to Terry Stinson-Darty and happy birthday.
Yes, happy
to
birthday,
you.
Terry.
Big happy birthday. Kelly Lawrence is here. Chris Shepard joining us from California. Lisa Milam, good to see you. I was just with Lisa yesterday.
I saw that. That looks
Yes.
fun.
Cool. That was a lot of fun. Michael Riley, good to see you, buddy. And of course, hi to my mom.
Hello, Jason's mom. She's like the sweetest lady on the planet. Just saying.
I would like to say hi to Bea. Bea is watching from Brazil, as always. Hello to our friends out there showing up here. I need to say, actually, hello and a special thank you to our friends Claire, Ben, Becca, and John from UK, because yesterday they host me for a podcast recording, and what was amazing. Well, we're gonna see the result of that pretty soon. But it was a really nice conversation. 2 hours and a half we spent talking. It was really good.
There you go.
Wow.
Yes.
The heck
That's a
did you
good
talk about
podcast
for
if it
2.5
lasts that
hours?
long.
Sorry?
What did you talk about for 2 hours?
We talk bad things about you.
Oh, see, that's what I was
That's
afraid
easy
of.
to do for 2.5 hours.
Yes.
That's what I was afraid of. Claire wasn't there, was she?
Claire was there. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe I'll leave town next week. It'll be okay.
It looks
Guys.
like some people brought snacks tonight. I got left out on that deal.
Snacks.
Yeah, there's snacks comments.
Oh, I
My
thought.
comments aren't scrolling very well tonight, so they may be a little behind. But
But you know one
I-
thing?
comments. I'm
If
jealous.
anybody has some snacks, they want to leave on my doorstep, that'd be great.
But
Yeah.
I gather them up. I didn't. So I got to so in the interest of full transparency, I kind of rushed here to be ready for the show, because Carlos, frankly, is kind of a he's the taskmaster, and I had to leave. I had to leave dinner
Captain
early.
Brazil.
I had to leave dinner early at Halejo.
You were in Haleo. Sent
surprising.
me the picture. What was going on?
Well, there was food trying to go on.
But you know one thing? I think that
No, you've
Thursday
probably been there
night
for 3 hours already.
it could not come as a surprise for you that there's something that we usually do on Thursday night. So
He has a point.
Look, I'm not in complete control of my social calendar. Let's just put it that way.
But-
So
and how
when
was
I'm
it?
told-
How
when
was
I'm
the
told to show up somewhere, especially when it's at Halejo, I show up.
and how was the experience in Haleo? Tell me.
It was beautiful. It's lovely, lovely space. It was the first time I almost ate dinner there, and I've had lunch there several times. Collin Kendall, I believe,
Yeah,
has
I
joined
would
me
say
for
the only
lunch
time I've been there, I went with Jason.
at Halejo, and it's a great space. It's a great space, and I
And
hear
ironically, and his lovely wife, and Terry Stinson-Darty. It was all four of us.
oh, no, now you're just gonna make Carlos sad.
Now again, I went twice there once I was totally alone, but once I was with my wife and a couple friends of ours. So, but twice. I've been there twice, only for dinner. I've never been to lunch.
Those little sandwiches they have at lunch are really good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Press sandwich.
That little pork thing.
Whatever the heck it is. I don't know. They were good.
Oh no, so we gotta stop. We gotta stop. 'Cause now I'm just gonna get hungry again.
But you know one thing. Can you feel in the air? There's something different. There's something new in the air.
Something on the
I
horizon.
can feel it
Yes.
calling in the air tonight.
Yeah. Let's go. There's something new for you guys. Yes, that's
It went
the
all
new
out
one.
on that
Over
intro.
I
under.
like. Can we keep that music going
Over
though, for
under.
the entire game?
Finally, tonight I'm recording everything that is going on behind the original broadcast.
Nothing good.
The only thing that I miss, guys, I have to tell to everybody, it was a sad thing that happened yesterday in our pre-production meeting. If I had a camera in that meeting, probably will be one of our best shows ever. But I will not forget. I would not forget.
I don't know what he's talking about. Do you?
Last night's prep call.
Colin.
Like, I already forgot about it. It's gone.
Colin, over under. That's your kid.
So I'm going to attempt to explain the game. I think that's why we're going to go with it. I actually wrote this one down so I don't screw anything up trying to explain it. So it's a new segment. And if you are familiar with The Price is Right or even remotely familiar with The Price is Right, it's going to help you out here. So essentially, we have all prepared in advance a day at Disney. A special day, typically one that's going to be higher budget, but also a lot of things that you could break down and do independently and have a lot of fun in the parks. So that was kind of our grand scheme idea here. We're going to break it down and tell you what each of those is. So the actual rules of the game are as follows. Here's how it works. The team here, all three of us, will share a themed day experience at Disney in great detail, as I've mentioned. Then we will put a fake total price for the entire experience on the screen. The on-screen price is not the correct price. That's important to note. Your job will be to tell us if each digit in the correct total retail price is higher or lower than the digit represented on screen. We'll work from left to right, one digit at a time. For example, if the first number on screen is 8, you guess in the comments if that number is higher or lower than the number that will be in the actual retail value. So if you have 737 is what we think we have on screen, if that number 7, you think it would be 837, you say higher because 8's higher than 7. Easy enough. We'll see if they respond to the comments, because I might have overcomplicated this. But if you think about The Price is Right, it will make sense.
Do you know why 6 was afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9, we know, Jason. So to finish it up, after we reveal if each number is higher or lower, we're going to do it one number at a time. So at the end, you'll have the numbers in digits if it's higher or lower than the number that we have on screen for each digit. And then at the very end, we're going to ask you to guess what you think the entire total price is. And that will be the winner for the night. But we will, as a group, you're going to choose higher or lower than the first number one at a time. It'll make more sense as we go, hopefully. If anybody has any questions, throw them in the comments and we'll try to answer them.
Yes, but...
Yeah, I was told there would be like a flow chart or something for me to follow.
A flow chart. Jason's visual, very visual.
But you know one thing, the most important thing is that you guys in the audience, you do your commentaries, put all the comments that you want there, because we're gonna be counting those comments during this segment. Every single comment is going to be counted as entries for the next Wheel of Fortune.
So if you don't know,
Wheel of Fortune.
Anyway.
Wheel
is this Wheel of
of
Fortune
Disney,
business?
sorry. Wheel of Disney, sorry.
Can't take him anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, even if you don't know, put higher or lower in the comments, and you can't technically be a 50-50 shot no matter what. So you might as well guess.
Don't.
So, Carlos, you want to start us out with our first experience?
No. Let's start with Jason.
Oh, come on.
I will be the last one, please.
I can start if you all are afraid to.
I don't trust him to go last, Colin. Do you trust him to go last?
I don't know what order you put the cards in.
That's
so
true. We
I
have to go whatever he.
Yes,
He
please.
is the master here. Okay,
Jason, Collin, Carlos. Let's do it that way.
We will proceed accordingly. Okay, so I am going to talk about my over under the very first over under. I am going to talk to you about a day of romance for two at Disney's California Adventure. So, what I'm going to walk you through the day, talk to you about the things we're going to do, and then we're going to tally it all up at the end in our minds. I'm not actually going to give you the actual numbers because that would defeat the whole purpose. And then your job, as Colin explained, is to try to guess whether the price that we put up is over or under.
You're guessing on the total, not necessarily the itemized things. So keep that in mind.
Okay, so we begin our day.
Now, you want me to show the name of the experience, please?
Sure. Yeah, I guess you could. Okay. There it is. Jason's California Adventure Romance for two. Just in case there was any question as to whether it was just Jason's individual romance.
Well, you put 4-2 on your description, so I copied and pasted it.
I just wanted to make it clear. Some people...
And it does vary from person to person, because
people's
romance did 6 and I did 4. So.
Some people's idea of romance is more inclusive than others, and I was just like more of a traditionalist.
That's what I'm trying to say. So can you imagine Jason's California Adventure Romance for 5?
I don't think we can put that on the screen, can we?
That's a very different day.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we begin. We begin our day, of course, in Disney's California Adventure. This means you have to have a day ticket to California Adventure, which we happen to have 2 of for our day of romance. We are going to begin our morning with breakfast at Flo's, which, you get a nice little booth over by the window, overlooking Radiator Springs. It's beautiful. And I think Collin Kendall has taken some pictures of this area.
Not if it's a romance day with Jason.
You just didn't know I was going to use it for that purpose. It's beautiful setting. We have breakfast. Then we move on, of course, throughout our day. We enjoy some attractions. We then have lunch at Carthay Circle's Lounge. Not upstairs, but in the lounge, which we didn't really get to experience other than walk through, Colin and Carlos, when we were there.
But we will for a few minutes, and that was about it.
But we will next time, because the lounge there is not only amazing, but they actually have some food on the menu there that you can't get on the main menu, and it's also kind of just like a fun, casual space. You don't have to stay for a long period of time, but you can stay as long as you want. Anyway, we are going to have duck confit empanadas. We're going to have Vietnamese twice-cooked beef tacos. We're going to have, of course, a Carthay martini and a Carthay Manhattan. Sound good?
Sound good.
Detailed here.
We're feeling good. We're feeling good. And the best thing about the cocktails, here's the thing. At the Carthay Circle Lounge, when you get a cocktail, they're like a martini or Manhattan, they serve it with one of those ice balls, in the thing, so it doesn't. There's not as much surface area, so it doesn't water the drink down as quickly. Yeah. Right, but it keeps and it's just cool. It just kind of looks cool. Anyway, so we're gonna do that.
What he's concerned about, that it looked cool.
We're gonna do that. Then, of course, we are going to enjoy more attractions. What was your favorite attraction? What would you say is actually the most romantic attraction in Disney California Adventure, Carlos or Colin?
California Adventure. Ooh, that's a tougher question.
The most
Probably the
romantic.
Ferris wheel.
No, the Ferris wheel, depend on the way that you take the Ferris wheel, would not romantic at all. Gonna be screaming like a little girl.
I was saying,
No,
if Carlos is on it, it's gonna be screaming. It's not gonna be
No.
romantic. It's not gonna be pretty at all. But
I was thinking about the space and oh my gosh, now my mind's blanking. Animators.
oh yeah,
Hold it.
oh,
What is-
yeah, I
Yep.
know what you're talking about. The thing that we went in, we spent so much time.
yes, that
it was a
place. Anyway,
total surprise for me. Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful in there?
Yes, beautiful.
Just sitting
Really
in there,
neat.
holding hands, looking at those pictures, and going down into the downstairs area and doing the character stuff. Anyway, okay, we move on.
No,
to
but
dinner.
Just one thing to add. I think Radiator Springs Racer is fun and romantic in the same time. I think.
Okay.
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 Yeah. You had to get that in.
Okay, I will tell you this. I will tell you this. The one of the positives right now of attractions and of course Disney California Adventure isn't open right now, but what we've experienced in Disney World is that I actually do think that attractions, even attractions that weren't before like maybe very romantic, they actually become more intimate for sure because you're like in your own space more than you ever have been.
That's very
And
cool.
have your own vehicles.
Especially on something like Splash Mountain, if you have like two groups, you get your entire boat, or like if really any boat ride, 'cause
I've
it's separating
been
every
on-
other.
Pirates, just Michelle and me.
Yeah,
I mean,
which would never ever
Can you
happen.
imagine though,
before.
pirates?
Unless like after
imagine-
hours or something.
Can you imagine just being the two of you on Pirates on the bayou in Disneyland?
It'd be awesome.
Right? Okay, but I'm not here to talk about Disneyland. I'm here to talk about California Adventure, where we will move on for dinner. Now, we're not going to go far. We are going to leave the park just for a minute. Well, more than a few minutes, but it's right there. We're going to go into the Grand Californian for dinner, and we're going to sort of walk out of the park. Now, as you know, the Grand Californian has its own entrance to Disney's California Adventure Park, and so we're going to use that entrance to go into the hotel. We're going to make a left, and we're going to make another left, and we're going to go into Napa Rose and have dinner. Not just have dinner at Napa Rose, which is one of my favorite Disney like restaurants, period. But we are going to eat at the chef's counter, and we're going to have the 4-course Vinters table prefix menu, which they change it up every week based
No,
on
they
the
had a chef's counter.
Oh my God, that's amazing! It's amazing. And if you don't like what's on the prefix menu, you can also ask the chef to just like make whatever, and he or she will ask you.
Snap your fingers. And
Well, they'll ask like, what do you like? What do you not? What do you don't like? Are you allergic to anything? Of course, and then they'll just make something special. It's really cool. All right, and we will also pair that. We're gonna have the wine flight pairing with that as well. But wait,
Sounds expensive.
there's more. After that, we go back into the park because we are going, and you guys know what this is like. We are going to enjoy World of Color with a World of Color dessert party, which means we're going to have a nice seat, elevated seat, close enough that you feel like you're right in it, but not so close that you're getting wet. And you are going to sit up with those high tops
It is
and
the
have
best place to view.
we could have hot chocolate. We could have some drinks. They have the
Tasty.
special drinks. They have like chocolate covered strawberries and all the cookies and like all the. Can you remember? Do you remember that tray of desserts
It
that
was
we got that
wonderful.
neither of you ate from? Remember that?
Yep.
Oh, I ate.
Amazing.
I ate just a little bit, but yes, it was great.
I skipped the fruit, but I ate all the desserts.
what better way to end a day in California Adventure than to watch World of Color?
Seriously, though,
Yeah.
it's wonderful.
Right.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So that is my day of romance at Disney's California Adventure.
Carlos, bring out the fake number. All right. So to further clarify here, we're going one digit at a time. One digit at a time. So in this case, if you think it's less than $1,000, you're going to choose lower. If you think it's above $1,000 or above the number 1, you're going to choose above.
What if I think
it's
it's a 1?
2 or higher. If it's 1, you
say
just
1?
say even, whatever you want to say. Yeah.
But
So the question we want them to say here related to that 1. So you're really asking, do we think that the price of this is 1,000 something,
Yes.
or is it over that number or is it under that number? So we want you to tell us like over or under. I guess they could say
Higher,
We'll
lower,
go through
too.
each digit, so you
Yeah.
don't have to throw out a full number yet. So you just need a higher or lower number.
okay.
And we'll tell you which one's right, so you can guess at the end.
So here we go. We have I don't know.
We're coming in quick.
Eddie Kern says I always fall in love with the chef. So that's interesting.
Well,
now
these are coming in real quick.
Oh, we have so Heather says lower, Chris Shepard under, Kelly over, Kelly lower, Michael
These
lower.
are split.
So higher,
there's
lower,
a lot
lower.
lower, though.
Zach Brown says over. Valerie says under. Anthony says lower. Chrissy says
I
higher.
thought they'd be more unified than this, to be quite honest.
It's all over the place.
It is.
Eric says
Now, what's
fun
your
mixed-
rationale behind some of these,
Did
folks?
you see-
I'm curious now.
So
Yep.
Eric noticed that mixed around, it's 2319.
Oh, that wasn't intentional, but that's clever. I should have done that. on purpose, at least.
Terry says it's definitely one
Oh,
or
we
the
have
other.
somebody- Eddie's confident. He says definitely under. Maybe that'll sway some votes here.
Ryan says over. And Eddie, remember, Eddie has been to,
It's true.
like he's been to Napa Rose. So, I'm just saying.
Do we let them know in on the first
Well,
one?
I don't
the first
know,
one's
like,
a
I feel-
softball anyway. It's the easiest number.
I know, but it makes a big difference.
It does. It makes
Kelly
a
says I
huge
think it's a 2. Kim says over. Wow. This is all over the place.
It's
think-
shocking. I thought they'd be very unified.
And
Oh, somebody's saying for sure 2,000 or more. Ooh.
you know, I have to remember.
And remember, it doesn't include park tickets for 2.
But we need to remember, if you are watching during a replay, please make your comment too. Yes,
Yeah,
there's a
But
lot of
make
people
it now
do know.
before.
Yes, make it now.
Before you see the answer. They are timestamped for the record.
Okay. So, we have some people who are trying to guess the actual number.
Going all out.
The whole head of
Well, let's go
themselves.
ahead and show them the first digit if they were correct or not, Carlos, because we have a green arrow that'll tell you who was correct and who was not.
So can I move on?
Yep.
Yeah, go on to the next one. All right, so
Oh,
the first
okay.
number was under, so it's under $1,000, and then we go on to the next digit. Now you're only guessing on a digit by digit basis, so the fact that it's under $1,000 doesn't necessarily help you one way or another. So it's on a digit by digit basis. So the number that you think's under $1,000, is it over 3 or is it under 3? And I think this is going to be probably the second easiest beyond the 1.
I don't know.
But it's a toss up. And then the next number is going to be very, very hard.
Laura Sneeze says, "Are you using tables?" Well, here's the thing: they don't use tables in
But they don't
Disneyland.
support it.
So, but they do use annual pass discounts. And no, we did not include annual pass discounting in.
Somebody asked about gratuity too earlier.
Gratuities and tax are
I
not
did not factor
included
that. Yeah, I just went with retail prices.
because I feel like that is all over the place.
Okay, we have a pretty unified over here.
Over.
They're
Yeah.
coming through rapidly as over.
Let's. You want to
to the
reveal
next.
the next one?
Yeah, let's go on to the next one.
Just a moment.
Survey says.
Bing.
There we go.
All right, so you were correct. It is over 3. Now on to the 9. Now 9 is probably the hardest number in this because it has to be above or below. But 9's pretty kind of hard to be above, so think about that. I tried to make the first one as easy as I could make it. This is kind of a proof of concept before we move on to section number 2 and experience number 2.
Pete, you can go either way. You can say over under, you can say higher lower. We will interpret it accordingly. Don't worry about that.
We can figure that much out. We can't figure much out, but we can figure that much out.
Kelly says under. Chris Shepard says under. Heather says
Feeling the
lower.
unified answer here is going to be
Says
under.
under, lower. Well, they're I mean, it's kind of smart
It's not
because
fun.
if it was over,
Exactly.
it would have rounded the other number up.
Indeed.
I don't
But I
think
had to
we
make
thought
some of
this.
these easy.
don't think we thought this part through.
No, this was a proof of concept. The others are a little different.
I
So
was this I feel kind of,
let's just move on to the next one.
You want to go to the
It
next
has
one?
to be under. That's what we're trying to give you all here.
So let's go to the next one.
Well, on to the final number. And this is the one that actually requires a slight bit of thought. Very slight, but a slight bit of thought. It could go either way. I honestly don't remember what Jason's final number was, so I don't know the answer to this. It's on the slide somewhere. So on the last one.
I don't
last
really
number,
know what we
higher
figured out
or
here.
lower?
So we know that the number we know it's
We
we
know
know it's less
we
than
know it's less
1,000.
than one. Less
We
than
know that
$1,000.
it's higher than $300. We know it's
less than $390.
less than $390. No,
I mean,
no.
it's
Not
less than
okay.
the 90
I don't
part
think-
is less than 90.
Oh my
Less
god.
than
Okay.
9.
Yes.
You have to look at it digit by digit. You can't do it as the hundreds
Oh.
and thousands.
Boy. And then so we're on the final number.
They get it. Jason doesn't.
and
They
we want
get
to know
it.
whether it's higher than 2. I feel like this one you're really just going. You're just like you flip a coin, baby. Like, what are you gonna
Exactly. It's
Higher-
down to $1.
do? They're all saying.
Like,
I think they're all saying over. They're all saying
everybody's
over.
guessing over.
And
All right, Carlos, show us that number.
Okay, just a moment. So let's just. Okay, 6.
what's he doing? Okay. Don't
There you
start.
go. So
don't
we
say
we
other
got
numbers.
people off guard.
No, 6.
It is lower.
Six,
So it is
is
lower,
not a
so-
number. It's the slide.
It's under. We mean under. So it is. Now, I guess what should we have them like try to guess the actual amount?
Yeah, so we're going into the actual retail price. So the only major hint you have here is that it's under $1,000. Above that, your second
above.
digit in the sequence is above 3.
Uh-huh.
The third sequence, which is going to be less than 9, and on your last number, it's less than 2, which leaves you 1. So you have to figure out the 2 middle numbers because the first
No.
one's 0.
No, that's not true. The last one could be 2 numbers.
That's true. It could be 1 or 0.
Yeah.
Yeah. So throw out your guesses, and whoever's the closest will also get entered. We should add that to like an immediate prize. Not like an immediate prize, but an immediate chance on the wheel. Because that's kind of hard
You
to
mean
do.
to give the actual amount?
Yeah, if somebody gets the
Yes.
actual amount.
You're right.
Yeah. That's not going to happen though.
You might be surprised. Carlos, you're the only one who can see the actual amount at the moment.
I
Like,
cannot
don't put-
see it.
I
I
know
just
the actual amount.
I just
It's
can
my
only
day of
see
romance.
when I
That's
review
true.
the
So if you
slide.
remember it, Jason, watch the comments intently. Because some of these have to be pretty close.
Let's see. Oh well, I can give hints. I could
Yeah.
give hints, right? I could
We've
give
given
hints.
4 hints.
It could be like The Price is Right, where like I can say whether I can see. Okay, so looking at this, I can tell you that.
Jason's mom, yes, you can win.
No, she can't win. All right. I'll tell her that. Oh, okay. So I will tell you that.
Is anybody really close yet, Jason?
Yeah,
There's
some,
a lot
I don't
of
know how to
people.
say it. Like Kelly Williams Bagby is really close, and Valerie is super close, and Pete's close, and Wendy's close, and Chrissy's close.
And now you're just naming off names.
No, I'm telling you, all people are close. All those people were close. Now, Chrissy, you were closer in your first guess. And Chris Shepard's over. Zach Brown is over. Kelly's over. Michael's over. Mark Jones is over.
Is anybody under?
Oh yeah, lots of people are under. And this is a delay, so like I don't want to say more because then I feel
Yeah.
like they're like
Then you gotta wait and see what actually people come up
what
with.
I do. Oh no, I set them in the wrong direction. Now what do I do now? Okay. Chris Shepard says 770, and that's very close. That's very close by an order of something, and Zach Brown,
Chris
7.
Chris is moving up one number at a time. He's at 771 now.
Zach, I'm afraid to tell you that you have gone over price. Bum, 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 bum.
Chris Shepard's at 771. He's going up one at a time, it looks like.
He's just climbing. Can you climb faster than Chris? That's the question.
Oh, they're coming. They are doing that. They're moving quickly.
Here they go. And I don't know if you're seeing it faster than I'm seeing it or not. Michael's confused. Michael, you're not the only one who's confused about what we're supposed to be doing. Because
they're getting closer though, so somebody understands.
Chris said 70. Didn't he already say 70-71? Now he's going the wrong direction.
Somebody said 775.
Oh, see, now he's going down. This is great. This is fun. This is fun because it's like, how long will he keep going down until the delay kicks in?
Until the delay catches up.
All over. Doreen 775. She's the closest so far. And I think
so that narrows it down quite a bit. You're within 775 and 781, correct?
Kelly's 781 and Kelly is over. Chrissy Vig's got it.
It came through so fast, I think I missed. Oh, 770?
Oh,
there must be another one from Chrissy Vig's further down.
The most recent one I have, it's 780.
All right.
So
we have a winner.
And Chris
Somebody
Shepard,
write down that name so we don't have to go back through all these again.
Chris Shepard came in with 780 also. Although Chris Shepard came in with everything. So I don't know what thought.
So are we ready to cast the actual retail price?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we
they know now.
So let's go. This is the retail price.
$780.
It's a good
Which
deal.
is actually quite a bit cheaper than I expected.
And
especially with park tickets.
Yeah, well, okay. So a couple assumptions. I did assume these are single day non-park hoppers because and then it's also not peak season.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it's
yeah, but you're talking. I mean so lunch and dinner alone is quite a bit of money.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But it's a good deal because it is.
It's an excellent.
It's a
lot a day for the money, really, especially for two.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, half that's a really good deal.
That's a really good deal
for a full day in an amusement park or Disney park, for sure, with all that food. So
and all the food options are amazing. So
that's a fun day too. And the dessert party on top of that. That's not a cheap date either. But
I know
that's a great
day.
But
I mean, that's the thing is, we did save on breakfast. Breakfast was only like $24.36. Lunch was, let's see, what was my lunch total? Like 34, probably like 60 something and change. Your splurge is at Napa Rose, where you're spending like $200 for the two of you, plus another 110 for the wine flight. And again,
not food is half the fun.
Include taxes and gratuities, really so I know it's kind of cheating. And then the World of Color dessert party would be for two people would be $168. So
and even if you piece that out, and you do like one or two of those things in a day, you're gonna have an amazing day.
You're gonna be yes.
Yep.
Colin, what about?
So is it on to me?
Yes. What about your day?
So it wasn't quite as detailed as Jason, but we're starting our day, and this is where mine varies a little bit. We're actually spending a night at the Swan Resort, just outside of Crescent Lake on the backside of Epcot at Walt Disney World. It's a Marriott property. Right now, the rates are pretty reasonable, so take that into consideration. You're spending one night there in a standard room, which accommodates up to 4 people because this whole experience is for 4 people. As the day gets started, we're going to get up early. We're going to head out to the Yacht and Beach Club, which is just a short distance away. We're going to walk on over because it's less than a 5-minute walk, probably 10 at most. And we're going to go on a 2-hour fishing excursion at 7 a.m. for up to 5 people. So if you have a friend that's in the area that doesn't fit in your hotel room, they can come join you as well. So up to 5 people, 2-hour fishing excursion. After that's done, we're going to make the short walk over to the boardwalk, which is just on the other side of the lake. And if I might say, fishing on Crescent Lake looks incredible. There's some amazing fishing opportunities in that lake. And it's a really, really nice way to start a day. And normally, if you're out that early, it's going to be really quiet. and you just get to see and experience something that not a whole lot of people will get to see and experience that early in the day. But for lunch, you're heading over to Big River Grill on the boardwalk, where you're going to enjoy a bacon cheeseburger, and quite possibly one of the best value cheeseburgers for the money on Disney property. And it's excellent, and it's a lot of food. After that, we're going to walk back over past the Swan and Dolphin to Fantasia Miniature Golf, where 4 people in your party are going to enjoy miniature golf. If you've not done that before, it's a lot of fun. It's a great way to spend an afternoon if you don't want to buy a park ticket. You're going to be able to spend at least an hour there, probably a little more than that, because it's a difficult course, but it's a lot of fun, and you can choose either one if you have a diehard golf fan in your group. The actual fairways course is really, really cool. If you want to just have some fun, the Fantasia course, I think that's what it's called, is kind of the more fun-loving aspect of things. It's really neat, and it's very well maintained. It's not like one of those miniature golf courses you go to and it's just kind of haphazard, but it's a ton of fun. After that, we're going to finish out the night strong with dinner at Flying Fish back at the boardwalk, which is also, so you're going to do a little bit of back and forth during this day, but I intentionally stay out of the parks. So this is a day that you can put together if you wanted to actually go enjoy this day, and you wouldn't have to step foot in the parks if you didn't want to. Save you a little money on ticket price. And you're going to finish with dinner at Flying Fish. I kind of factored in that everybody would be ordering some type of steak, which puts it in the higher price point. So just take that into consideration there. But again, taxes and gratuities were not included in that. The rest of the night, you're going to enjoy the boardwalk and then head back to your hotel room. But you're only going to stay there one night, so you'll have to check out at some point. So that's the day. It's not as detailed as Jason's. It's not as romantic either, but it's an outside of the parks getaway.
Could be
That's
romantic.
It could be. It really could be.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Collin's outside the parks adventure for 4.
Yep, so 4. So everything is times 4.
Let's go to the...
Yeah, let's go to the first number here. And the same is true here. This number is not the correct number. You're guessing on a digit-by-digit basis. And the first 2 are going to be... One's going to be easy, the second one's going to be harder. But we know it's going to be process of elimination. So then it gets harder from there. So we'll start off with 1. Is this greater than 1,000 or less than 1,000?
Do I get to guess too?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know
Actually, I don't remember.
So you might as well, yeah.
Oh, whatever. You're staring at the slides, Carlos.
No, I cannot. I just can see the slides
He's
when
got
I
him on
press
his
the
button
button.
pushing apparatus over there. But
I cannot
Jason,
see
I'm
the
curious to hear your thoughts. Do you actually think this would be greater than $1,000 or less than $1,000?
I think it's less than 1,000.
Do you have
I
a guess
think-
by how much? Because that'll help our audience too as they decipher.
You know, next time
There's
we
a lot
should
of
put the
people
whole
saying
list.
under.
We should put the list of things up too.
Yeah, we should have done that. We didn't
Be able
think
to
about
reference
that.
to reference back
If
to.
people enjoy this, we'll have to do it again sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
But our goal with this is actually to frame out a day that people could experience and really have a good time, or even piece out things and just add them to your vacation, because a lot of this stuff that a lot of people are overlook or not know that exists. So if you are in the parks, something new to try if you've never done any of these things.
All right, they're all saying under. I think
There's quite a few saying.
I'm in agreement with that. I think it's under.
Okay, Carlos, on to the next slide.
So it's
All right.
under.
And exactly, we are under. And actually, that kind of surprises me with the hotel room, even when I was like factoring this up, that I did not expect it to be under, but it is in fact under. So the next digit's 1, so you kind of have a softball there. So let's see the answers, but we all know probably what it's going to be, unless you think it's less than $100.
I mean, but what if it's equal to?
That's true. It could be equal to. I doubt it, though, because it's a 1.
So, okay.
Yeah, it's already coming like over.
It has to be over, unless
The
it's 1.
thing, well, I mean, here's the thing. He made up the numbers. So he probably didn't make it. If it was a 1, he probably wouldn't make it a 1. So it's probably going to be over because Collin also didn't think that 0 could be used. So I think it's going to be.
Well, I did that because if somebody guessed 1,000, then 0 could be used.
I mean, Benford's law would dictate that a 1 is actually more likely than any other number. But I think that it's
they
going
didn't
to
know
be
the number before it was also less than 1.
But that's right. But
so
I'm going to.
It kind of falls apart if the first number is
That's
not
true.
higher than 1.
All right, so
or equal to 1.
I think we should go. I think it's over. Everybody else, I think, thinks it's over too. Zach's got a price already out there. Zach thinks it's
not equal to 1 or above 1.
Zach thinks it's 548.
Can I move?
Yeah, go on to the next one. All right, so this is where it gets more difficult.
Run through your things again for me. Okay, we got.
So we got the Swan Room.
Yeah.
For 1 night for 4 people.
Heavily beds. Yep.
Got the fishing excursion for 2 hours at 7 a.m. You've got burgers for 4 people at I forget what did I say the name of the place? Big River Grill. I always forget the name of that one for some reason.
I had dinner there.
Yeah, so you should know what this
place. It's the beer place.
I got my receipts.
The miniature golf for 4 people. That one's kind of tricky because that could be any array of prices at Disney.
Are these current prices?
These are current, most current I could find because some of these things aren't open, so they won't show you the exact prices. And then the dinner at Flying Fish.
I think Zach is close. Zach's close is
Zach's
what I'm
500 and something.
548 is what Zach said, and I'm like,
I'm not going to comment on that.
I'm gonna say that it's lower than 7. Under. I think it's under. That's what I think. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Jason's going with under.
Gary
Looks
says
like we've got a mixed bag in the comments again, though.
We
There's
have
a lot of people saying under, but there's a lot of people saying over as well. Some people throwing out numbers already. Save your number. We'll use it here soon.
Unless your name's Zach, in which case I'm right there with you.
That's true. You might be able to help Jason here, though. So throw it out if you want to.
I think
this is really split.
Yeah, I think it's. Can we reveal it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So
all right. So it is less than 7.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't tell you it's that much, actually. It's a lot of digits below 7. So on to the last one. 2 is a little more inconspicuous, but at this point in the number, it could be anything. What you thinking, Jason? What's on the thought process?
I think it's over 2. I think it's over 2.
He thinks it's over 2.
Mm-hmm.
Comments do not agree. Not all of them, at least.
That's okay.
He's set in his ways. Nobody can change.
I feel like, unless it ends in a 0.
There's a lot of overs.
But we said it was less than 7, so it can't. So if we said it's less than 7, it can't end in a 0 then. I don't think. it could. I guess it could.
Yeah,
it could.
And really, the last digit could be anything because the way that these are.
Yeah, I see a lot of everybody else is saying over.
Obviously, we did round to the nearest number. so
I did not. You just didn't include the cents in mine. Mine ended in 36 cents.
Yes.
I felt like that was a bit repetitive.
All right.
Can we move
It's
on?
a mixed bag.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm shocked there's not more.
So let's review.
But yeah. Go ahead and show what the last one is, and then hold on this slide because we're going to let people guess. So it is over 2. So Jason was correct. Now, Jason, now you have to figure out your own number. You know it's less than $1,000.
I'm working on it.
Remember your digits. Same is true for the comments. We want to hear from you all, too. So definitely throw it in there if you have a number, and we'll work backwards when we get till somebody gets it. And I am looking at the number on my screen, so I know what it is. Okay, so I see Valerie Siddle's 565. That was very close to Zach's, if I believe correctly, but it's higher than that. I will give it that. Joe
higher
Logan,
than 565.
745. You're getting closer. Mark Jones, you've gone over. Sarah Goff, you've also gone over. Laura, you're actually quite close.
770?
She has 765 is the most recent.
Oh, I know what she has. I'm saying
Oh, I'm not going to answer you.
Oh, I'm gonna put it in. Here, I'm just gonna contribute. There we go. How about that?
868 is over. A lot of people are saying 869. Jason, you are actually under. So that narrows it down quite a bit.
Here we go, guys. Race to the
Getting
top,
closer.
baby. Let's do this thing. All right, I'm doing it.
Okay, these are moving very quickly now. If I miss anybody,
Oh boy,
I
here we
apologize.
go. I gotta type faster.
Sergoff 785. You're still too low.
What? Okay, making a jump.
865 is too high.
Oh no.
818 is too high. Jason, you are a little bit low. So 790 is a little low.
Do it.
791 is a little low. 861 is over, Zach. So we had another one for 790. I see 795 getting closer. 800 is getting much closer.
Oh no, really?
And first, Pete Mino, 807 is very, very close. A lot of people are floating around the 800 number. I haven't seen it yet. That's a kicker on there. 804 is too low. So this is really close here. Somebody's going to get it immediately here. It's the only number I haven't seen. 805 is too low. 825 is too high. 808 is too high. Come on, there's one number left.
It's just one number left.
805 is too low. I think there's a little bit of lag in the comments as well.
Yes.
810 is too high. There it is, Joe Logan. 806. You got it.
806.
If anybody saw that ahead
806.
of time, I apologize, but they're moving very,
I
very
haven't seen
quickly.
any. Yeah, I didn't see any 806s.
So are you ready? Let's show the retail price, which is 806.
806.
Whew. Boy, I need a break.
Now,
Makes you kind of run to the finish, doesn't it? But it's fun.
Yeah.
I hope people are having fun. I'm having fun.
It's annoying.
no. So let's move to my.
Jason's just disappointed that he didn't win. He had all the chances in the world when he said 790.
Mine would be a little bit easier. I think.
I doubt it.
Let's see.
I probably screwed up the slides, so made it easier
Let's
than it
see.
needed to be.
Because we're gonna be talking about Carlos' ultimate beachcomber experience at Typhoon Lagoon. You're going to the pool, to the party, to the water park with me. Let's go with me to the water park. And
That's because that's why you wore the shirt too, isn't it?
I love you.
And I got it. The sunglasses really fast here. It just.
You shake my nerves and you rattle. He's not blind. Never mind.
So the idea is going to be a day at Typhoon Lagoon for 6. Okay, so we're talking about.
You still haven't seen it.
No, they already saw it. So we're going.
Go ahead, Carlos. I'm trying.
We're going to Typhoon Lagoon. We're going to. The fun thing is that I can read anything. It's just like.
Oh, it's fun, all right.
Yeah, you can see. Okay.
Wait a minute.
Well, I cannot read anything I wrote there. Oh my gosh. Let's see, guys. We're talking about a day in Typhoon Lagoon. I'll not be including. We're gonna meet at Typhoon Lagoon parking lot. Okay. Don't worry about hotel expense and things like that. So what you have to think is that we're getting 6 of us are going to Typhoon Lagoon, where we have to pay for the admission. But the moment we get there, we're gonna do something a little special, and we're going to take one of the cabanas. We're gonna go for the cabana for 6, and the good thing is that you have your locker there. You have the lounge chairs. It is. I already did that, and actually I slept. I took 2 naps during the day, and it's.
You come back with the sunglasses line.
Yes, and then what it is important is that we're gonna have some snacks there. We're gonna have we can have we can go to the Leaning Paws or ask for the Leaning Paw, have the Cuban burger or the jerk chicken cup salad, or even if you go in even to the light mode, we're gonna go ask for a tropical salad with chicken. The good thing is in most all the entries are around the same price, and or if
mode.
or we go. You. I'm not looking to the comments, guys. Then actually during the day, we're gonna have because everybody has that sweet tooth, and we're gonna ask.
No, you don't.
No, but in that case, in that day, it's really special. We're gonna ask for 2 of the sand pale sundaes, which is
now you got my attention.
Yes, but I will show you. I will show you that.
Don't. That's just. Okay. I can't really tell what's under this. So it doesn't look.
It is in a bucket. It
looks good to me.
In a bucket because you have ice.
How big is that pail? Is that like a little mini pail, or is that like a normal size?
One serves 4.
Oh, that's a regular size bucket.
Yes, you're gonna have chocolate and vanilla soft serve, ice cream, and
soft serve too.
It is in a bucket, but you have waffle cone pieces inside the sundae. You also have Oreo cookie pieces, also sprinkles, hot fudge, caramel sauce, whipped cream, and a cherry. That's the. And then
cherry, you had me.
Yeah, and then remember, we're gonna be in the cabana. You can sleep there. I told you, I already did it twice. Okay, in the same day.
So is that the cabana there?
Yes.
Where are these cabanas in Typhoon Lagoon?
They are. It's a little
on the right side of like the wave pool area, or is it on the back side somewhere?
Is in the left, in the back side for the left.
Okay.
When you say backside, you don't like the. What do you mean the backside?
Like what's your view of?
You're gonna.
Okay.
It's a little bit elevated.
On the shore of the I'm standing in the center of the wave pool area, looking out.
We're gonna be behind you. We're gonna be behind you.
Okay.
Okay. But one thing you guys gonna think is that how much does it cut? But you're not talking about drinks. The good thing is that when you're in that. Let me show that again. When you in the cabana, the 6 of you will have refillable mugs, and you're gonna be able to drink whatever you want, whenever you want, with your refillable mug. So don't think.
That's really nice.
Laura Sneed, do not encourage Terry Stinson Doherty. Even though it's her birthday, she has no right to be saying things like that. Okay, carry on, Carl.
So the idea is this. This is Carlos' ultimate beachcomber shack experience. Okay, so the idea now is to see the price that we picked here. Actually, Collin did this. Is this one? So, are we going? Well, so Collin, take from here.
Okay, so as usual, starting with the 1. Is it over $1,000? Is basically what you're working with. I can't take him seriously with the sunglasses on.
I can't take him seriously anytime.
So we'll start with the 1. Is it over $1,000? There's a lot of value here. There's a lot of things going on here. And I thought this would be outrageously expensive because of how cabanas typically go at Walt Disney World, no matter where you are, even the ones that they had when they were they had the parks one for a short amount of time. But here come the answers. A lot of people are saying under $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, almost everyone is showing under $1,000. Another under? I don't see an over yet. which is shocking because this seems expensive, at least to me. I don't remember what the total is either.
I do remember.
It's good that somebody does, because I do not. Glasses go back on for effect. Okay, so we got a couple overs that are slipping in here, but a lot of unders.
Yep.
So, Carlos, you want to go ahead and reveal that one too?
Yes. So
There's
it is.
kind of a consensus there.
It is under.
It is less than $1,000.
Yes.
Now, moving on to the 3. The 3 could be tricky here because it could be cheaper than you think. It also could be quite a bit more expensive than you think. I'm not going to tell you what I thought, but Jason, do you know the total amount on this one?
Nope.
So are you thinking above or below on the 3?
Below.
Somebody asked, is there dinner included?
Under.
Carlos?
No, that's the day.
Yeah.
For 6. For 6.
I told you he was a cheap date.
She's banking on the fact that Carlos is a cheap date.
I'm trying to make easy to our buddies here.
I know. No, don't get all sad, Carlos. It's okay.
No, yeah.
You know you're not really a cheap date.
You call me
I'd be
Stevie
proud
Wonder.
of that. Personally.
I know, it's true. Colin would wear it with a badge of honor. It's like, darn straight, I'm a cheap date.
Hey, I am budget friendly.
That's right. That's right.
So
No, I
we-
actually think it's over 3.
So let's
Most people are agreeing with you.
Yeah.
so let's move to the other number.
Yep.
Okay. So you can tell us whether. Okay. So it is
The
a.
last two are always the most complicated anyway.
So yes, so it is over 6 or below 6.
I think it's below 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know
I
why?
don't think it's like one of those $9.99.99 deals, like when you buy a car.
I've never seen Disney do a $9.99 anything.
That's true. That's true.
Plus, that ice cream throws it all into. I don't know. That's like
Yeah, that kind of mixes up your last two numbers.
I know. I'm thinking about his ice cream.
I like ice cream.
It's kind of a problem.
Might have to get some ice cream after the show. So you people in the comments that are watching here, you can go get ice cream. I can't.
No, they can't.
So it
If they take
is.
their computer with them or their phone with them, they can't.
So it is over or under.
There's a lot of mixed answers here, as I'd expect with this kind of middle of the road number.
Saying under.
Okay, so Wendy agrees with you, Valerie agrees with you, Chrissy agrees with you,
Hey, that's what I'm
Kim
saying.
agrees with you, Chris Shepard says ice cream, comma. I think that's a good way. That's a good thing when it's 95 degrees outside. Caleb recommended the kitchen sink. That's a great one too. Over at the Beach Club, can't beat it. A lot of Rosa saying under. So it's kind of all over the place. Carlos, let's let them see what it actually is. 'Cause we're
Actually,
getting close to the fun part of guessing what it
it is
Over.
over.
is.
Look at
Over,
that.
which is the first time
Well,
I
good
think
night,
the second
folks.
to last digit has been over.
And
Jason's gonna leave us now.
and for the last digit is over or under.
And again, this one could go both ways, so I expect it to be kind of divided here. A lot of things end in 9 when the pricing related. Jason, what are you thinking? Beyond over or under, what's rolling through your mind?
Ice cream sundaes, soft serve with little pieces of
You have an ice cream truck. Show up in
And you
Jason's
ha-
neighborhood right now.
Remember, you have the park admission, and you have the rental of the cabana,
There's a
the
lot of things in.
the meal
because you got
for 6.
The fact that it's under $1,000 is kind of shocking to me. Or it, like considering that includes park tickets too. You would think this would be a high-end day, especially with the ice cream and the lunch.
I mean, but it's the dollar. So are we gonna say it's 9?
True.
Or are we gonna say? I think look. There's a
Trying to
much
confuse
higher
Jason.
chance. There's a much higher chance that it's going to be under an 8.
That's true. If you're playing the
Because
percentage
more
game.
numbers under an 8 than there are above an 8.
Getting all
And
happy.
Benford's law applying which doesn't really apply to the end of a number, but still, the misapplication.
Or an actual retail price.
Yeah, I would say I think it's under 8. What does everybody
It's a
else
mixed bag again. So, Carlos,
Yes, let's go.
show them if it's higher or lower.
Actually, it's under.
It's lower. So your rationale worked, Jason, and it did for many people in the comments as well, because they're kind of following suit.
All right, so how fast can we guess the actual number?
That's the kicker. And Carlos only knows, so he's going to have to try to multitask here.
It's above
Yep,
the
yep.
3. And it's,
I'm going to try to read numbers as they come through if Carlos is missing any of them. But
I mean, 6 people.
So
Valerie
you know
Sibble's
one
starting
thing.
strong.
You
777.
know one thing. I will say this something. Valerie almost got it, but she got
On
it
the first
wrong
guess?
with 1 digit. But Valerie
Oh, but he's not
almost
going to
got
tell
it.
you which digit.
Yes,
I like
there's
the way you
only
think, Carlos.
1 digit that is wrong for Valerie, but she almost got it.
But he's not going to tell you which one, so that could vary drastically.
Sarah Goff says 775.
And then she's moved up to 879. Heather's showing 875. Chrissy's 887. There's a lot of people liking that 800 number.
Kelly almost got it too. No,
You
sorry.
say her name like she did get it.
No.
Is Kelly-
No, Doreen got it. Doreen
She
got
did get it?
Yes, she
You
got
the
it.
actual number?
Yes,
885?
yes.
Wow. That's impressive.
I will show it right away. That was fast.
Wow. That's impressive. We didn't
job,
even have to
Doreen.
go down to the ones like Jason.
Oh, thank goodness.
877.
Nice.
8675309. Colin
They're
has
still
no idea
coming
what
through.
we're talking about.
So I do know what that song is. No idea who sings,
All right.
but I know the song.
That took a little longer than I expected.
Yeah, I think it did for all of us. But
Holy.
somebody got that one for quick. That saved us a little bit of time. So.
I think the next time maybe we just do
Yeah.
one day.
Yes, that's what I'm about to say. And I would like to ask our audience what they think
I
about.
would ask.
No,
You might get no's. Like,
what they think about this
I
segment.
say, that was awful. Don't do that again. That was a dumb idea, Colin.
No, I think it was great. That was
I
great.
like
There's
the
some
idea.
triggers that we need like to but I think it was really great.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. And I'm on a diet, so
What a time. That's why he's cranky. If he's ever
looks- he
cranky,
does-
I'm
it's
not
because he's not eating.
you thinking I'm
He needs to go get a
cranky?
cheeseburger. He'll be back. He'll be
He's all
happy.
weepy.
No.
Okay.
He cried.
Hey, we gotta move it.
Top 10.
I was with that list here, and then
This train is moving, baby. You get her, you're either on the train or you're off.
and the
through
top 10
10.
list. The top 10 list is back. We missed for the last two. No, the last one. No, the last only the
I don't
last.
know.
But I missed.
Told
You
there'd be
know,
no more Matt.
you know,
Today's episode.
you know, it's one of my favorites, and this one, this one I really loved to do that because our topic actually is related to something we had discussed before, and actually it's something that Jason brought.
I caught a lot of flack for it, if I
Yes.
recall.
So a little
answer
bit
was
of
wrong.
drama suspense, which is our topic. So our topic is
Stomach?
top 10 temporary substitutes for Aerosmith at Rock Roller Coaster. Yes.
All right, Jason, start us off.
I think, well, can I just point out the irony of this subject?
Because
Since
he's
I-
irritated about it.
I don't think that either one of you have ever even seen the inside of Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah, me too.
Have
You? Yes.
Maybe one.
you
Many
survived?
I
times,
have
many
not
times,
ridden.
many times.
What do you mean many times?
The person in front of me would have gotten thrown up on if I
You won't
rode.
even get on. You won't get on Tower of Terror, but you'll get on
No.
Rock and Roller Coaster many
Doesn't
times.
Yes, yes.
Carlos doesn't
Oh,
like drops.
I don't like drops.
You wouldn't get on California Screaming.
That drops.
Or actually, using Incredicoaster when we were there.
Yeah, no,
Incredicoaster.
I was about to do that. No problem for
I
Incredicoaster.
don't think you were about to do it.
No,
I
the
don't
only
remember
one that I
anyhow.
did it, one
About
of
to
was
do
the
it.
tower there, the one from the how you call the backdrop back thing, the
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's all you want, but we didn't ride the Incredicoaster.
But I don't know why.
Okay,
It wasn't because of me. I think we didn't want to leave Collin alone. We were afraid to lose him.
Okay.
So
I could think
Top-
of work places to get lost.
top 10 temporary substitutes for Aerosmith at Rock Roller Coaster. Buddies, who's going to say number 10?
I can say number 10, sure. I don't know what it is, but I'll say it.
So, number 10.
Rapid fire top 10.
Hold Down for a Churro, presented by Bonnie Tyler.
I love that. Collin, number 9.
Oh, it froze on my screen. Okay, there we go. Enter Swingman, presented by Metallica. I don't get the joke here. Is this? I thought the song was Enter Sandman.
I thought so too.
And but we're swinging there.
Number
Number 8,
whatever.
Jason. Number 8.
Crocodile Rock and Roller Coaster, presented by Elton John. Sir Elton John. I can't believe you recorded Collin singing that.
No, you know what is that?
Probably pretty close to the scary
It's
thing.
for me one of the most memorable Muppet Show moments when they got Elton John as a guest, and he's singing Crocodile Rocks with some crocodiles lurking and doing the chorals. It's genius. Collin, number 7.
Twist and Turn and Shout, presented by the Beatles.
With a Ferris Bueller's Day Off overlay.
I don't know what that is.
What? How do you not know what a Ferris Bueller's Day Off overlay is?
No idea.
Shame.
I'm gonna
Shame.
get
Shun the
I have a
non-believer.
feeling.
Shun na na na.
Number
Shut.
6, Jason.
You Shook Me All Night Long, a late night coaster experience presented by AC/DC.
I love that.
I still can't
Can't
believe.
go wrong with these.
Have you never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Not that I remember. No.
My kids already watched something like 15 times. And also The Breakfast Club.
This
Everything.
is killing me. That explains so much.
So,
Okay.
Collin, number 5.
Disney Danger Zone, presented by Kenny Loggins.
That was really
Yeah. And buddy, Jason, number 4.
Number 4, 2020 Cruel Summer Coaster, presented by Bananarama.
Honestly, I didn't know what that song was until I heard it.
Are you kidding me?
I had no idea what it was
Have you
called.
never seen The Karate Kid?
I have seen The Karate Kid.
Well, it's using The Karate Kid in the soccer
How
scene.
would I know what it was called?
Oh, Collin, number 3.
It's Still Rock and Roll to Me, presented by Billy Joel.
Actually, the right thing, it was still Rock and Roller Coaster to me.
He's got
It's
me on
still
a
Rock
technical-
and Roller Coaster to me.
Yeah. It's the only bit that I got. Jason.
If you haven't noticed, we're afraid of copyright infringement.
Yeah, that's why, guys. Everybody is asking for the Queen one. Queen is
can't
the
do that.
worst band for copyright infringements. We're not gonna put anything related to
Such a-
Queen here. So,
Queen doesn't like us.
Yeah, and Queen is one of my favorite bands, but no Queen here.
Big
So,
Little Chicken mocks you.
If you look really closely, don't you have a Queen pop vinyl above your head?
yes, no, it's Freddie Mercury next to Mickey.
There you see.
Yeah.
He's a true fan.
Excellent.
Where are we at?
And Jason,
What?
I will give you the honor, the pleasure for number 2.
That's not number 1. That should be number 1. Number
Should
2,
never be number one.
Fantasy in the Sky, presented by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh my God.
You didn't even. You like talked over it. We're trying to enjoy the darn song. It's my favorite song in the world, and you talked through
I
it.
don't understand why.
Because it's a fantastic song. Don't leave it. We don't
So,
say bad things about Earth, Wind, and Fire.
just a moment, Colin, get ready. But the number 1 top 10 substitute for Aerosmith at Roller Coaster is
I Melt With You Coaster, a summer overlay presented by Modern English. Was that laugh from Carlos in a bathtub?
and Jason, just to let you know one thing. The one who made the final edit to the list was you.
I know.
So I don't know why you're complaining about the order, because you would just.
I forgot. Well, no. I didn't change cards around. Anyway, I'm
Catching heat in the comments.
He's
I
trying.
created like half this list.
He is trying. He is trying to turn attention away from the fact that Melt With You
was creepy.
I don't know. It was like in a
More
dungeon.
than a little bit.
Like I melt with you
It was
alone
like
in this
Carlos
dungeon.
just whispering into the microphone, the deepest voice he could muster.
Boy.
Look.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe, they're all like, that was number 1. That was number 1.
You wonder you're the one who pick up this
Fantasy.
Better than number
That's
2.
Fantasy.
You know, the one that I really liked was the Danger Zone. The guitar shredding line was great.
Okay, sure. Speaking.
Oh my God! But you know, we had this whole thing of trying to
Jason
listen
looked
to the
blank.
clips, the sound clips. But for me, was a little bit difficult because there was.
I'm saying it's humming and they. What is that sound?
Buddy Jason,
It's time for some redemption, baby.
what's that sound? And can you explain to the audience what we're talking about?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
You did it again. I'm not even going to speak.
broke
It's like a
Jason's
Smurf
face.
card. He puts like a Smurf card up for me. Well, before I begin the what's that sound piece, are we introducing another magic word this week? Or are we waiting till after the
Oh my
thing?
gosh, I forgot everything about that.
We
My-
can.
I'm just saying, we could do it because we could. Here's what I was thinking is that we could introduce a magic word now, and while I'm explaining the whole what's that sound thing, people could be entering the magic word. What do you think about that?
It's a good plan. Good plan.
Yes.
So that I'm gonna make it on the spot now.
No, you can't make it on
What's
the spot.
magic word, Jason.
We well.
No. Wait.
by the power
Wait. Wait. We're gonna have it here. I think. I
Have it.
think it's here.
I was
I
gonna throw
can't,
it off
no,
on
I
Jason.
can't find it, guys. I'm sorry.
He already did throw it off on me. I just don't know which one he's putting up first.
Sorry, it was my mistake here.
You want me to just say it?
Yes, and I'm gonna write it down because I know which is the word.
So today happens to be the birthday of Brett Iwan, who is the voice of Mickey Mouse. Happy birthday, Brett Iwan. So the magic word is Iwan. I-W-A-N. Iwan.
And
celebration
don't
of
forget,
Brett Iwan's
hang
birthday.
around. We are spinning the wheel from last week's entries at the end of the show.
That's right. So if you want a chance to enter, type Iwan into the comments here. If you're watching the replay, please join in too, because it will count. It will count.
It'll count towards next week's spin.
Exactly. And at the end of today's show, we will give you the second magic word. Okay. Now, what's that sound?
Yeah, guys, don't forget to write it down. The name and the magic word is Iwan. Okay, Jason.
So today we are going to play, as usual. We're going to have three sound clips. Each clip is a sound from somewhere in Walt Disney World, in a park, in a resort, in a parking lot, whatever. And your job is to try to guess what that sound is from the clip. And what we ask you to do is to go ahead and comment, as you are right now with Iwan. Go ahead and comment in the chat here as to what you think each sound is. I'm trying to give them some time to put Iwan in. And it's okay. It's okay if you keep putting Iwan in even while you're putting the sound guesses in, because we know the difference. I actually don't have any sounds. I guess any sound of Mickey would be Brett Iwan too. I think about that. I wasn't that clever.
No, but there is something that I can put here. Let me see. Because I'm
curious what's about to show up on the screen.
Boy.
Yeah.
Boy. There you go. There's your Iwan.
Yes.
Okay. So first sound, and I don't know what order we have these in tonight, but I think maybe one is easy, and I think a couple are pretty tough. How about that tonight? So let's hear the first sound, please.
In 1, 2, and 3.
That was brief.
And I will do it again. 1, 2, and 3.
And
I don't have a clue.
Oh, really? That's
No.
That's actually one I think is on the harder side. So that's good. That's good. We'll start with the toughie. I'm not going to give any hints yet because I don't see anything.
Try that again, Carlos. Play it one more time.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, here comes your answers, Jason.
Terry's They're terrible, Terry. Okay, Heather says New Orleans Square. Chris Shepard says French Quarter. Chrissy says Italy Pavilion. Sarah says, I don't know.
Oh,
Terry
my God.
Pinocchio's Village Place to Eat. Zach Brown says Grand Fiesta Tour. Lisa says Port Orleans. Kelly says, oh, my God. That's interesting. It's like she heard you, Carlos, but I know that came in like before. Anyway. Kelly says Beer Garden. And I have skipped over one of the correct answers. One of those answers is dead on correct. Play one more time. Let's see if everybody wants to guess which one of those is. And it is an Epcot sound.
Well, that narrows it down based on those answers.
I know. And Caleb is agreeing with Zach, and Zach is correct that it is. Did she? Let's see. Oh, okay. So, do you want to play the reveal, please? Oh, why would you stop
It wouldn't
that?
be an after-hour show without
Mexico.
I love it, man. I love it.
Yes.
All right.
We needed that.
Round
Good
two.
job, Zach.
He still needs a sombrero so bad. Or maracas.
It wouldn't fit. Remember, it wouldn't. I don't have enough room here. Okay, let's do.
Sending
let's
you
move-
maracas in the mail.
So let's go to number 2.
Let's go to number 2.
In 1, 2, and 3.
Is that all we get?
That's all you get, baby.
Yes,
that's all you should need. Because I think this one's easy.
Let's do it again. In 1,
I
2,
have a guess, but I'm not
and
gonna say it.
3.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
What did you say? You have a guess?
I have a guess, but I'm not going to say
You're
it.
gonna write it down? You got to write it down on a little piece of paper.
I could. I'm kind of afraid to, but I could.
You made me do it. Okay, Chris Shepard says Astro Orbiters. Valerie says Steamboat.
I like the idea from Chris. I
Kelly.
understand.
She's right. Kelly's right. She says easy peasy.
Yeah.
Also Zach Brown. Easy peasy.
I'm curious if I'm right.
Kelly
though.
Lawrence. Way to go.
Somebody got it. I'm not going to look at the
So
comments.
Sarah-
Did I get this right?
Sarah Collins. You did get it right.
Yes.
Sarah Collins. That there's a sound. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what
And
you're
the
talking about.
same
That
thing
sound
with Chris.
sounds
Chris,
just like it.
Chris
You
also
talking
got
about
it
that
right.
Thunder Mountain Railroad sound?
Yeah. Just before the train comes around.
Yeah.
Is
That.
that-
But I saw the very first one there that was right.
All right, let's hear the reveal.
Soaring to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
First, but we can make it a tie
Yes.
on my
Yes,
thread here.
yes,
Kelly.
you're right.
It's going to
you're
show
right.
up different for all of us, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
Kelly, sorry, I saw now.
she's getting mad at you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't blame her.
And don't blame her because it was actually right in the beginning.
Yeah, right in there. I mean, the attraction isn't great anymore, but it's still fun to
He's
do.
a little bitter.
I just don't. Yeah, I got on it again the other day, and I'm like,
You say that it's not great, but when you go there, you feel so happy. You
that's
get
true.
Excited.
I take my shoes off.
You took your shoes off. Yes.
There's yeah.
Like a weird thing Jason does. He takes off his clothes when he gets on Soarin'.
I don't take off my clothes. I take off my shoes.
Only the
It's not like,
shoes. Only the shoes.
excuse me while I. Sir, you gotta
Sir, you
put
have
your
to keep that
seatbelt on.
on.
Well, hold on.
Hold on, gotta get this off.
No, don't say that because I
And I
was
want you to know,
I
here's
was
thing.
the
When we
guy
were on-
next
so-
to him.
So Michelle, when Michelle and I were on this the other day, I
Does
took my shoes
Michelle
off,
keep
of
her
course.
shoes on?
Yeah, but she was wearing tennis. It's like it's much. If you're wearing tennis shoes and socks, it's like
She's
a whole
normal person.
the whole thing. No. But I just had like slip-on shoes, so you slip them off, and then I want you to know the cast member, speaking to a couple another group separated, of course, but a few seats down. He said to this woman who was wearing like flip-flops or sandals or something. He said, "Feel free to leave your shoes or your sandals on the earth."
You don't wear flip flops.
They're not. No, but they just slip on and off. It doesn't matter that they're not flip flops. Anyway, there are people who understand what I'm talking about.
He's just afraid he's gonna drop a shoe.
No, it's you
A
feel the
freeing
air.
experience for Jason.
Feel the freedom of flight happening as you watch the Eiffel Tower bend.
Okay, let's go to number 3.
Please.
I was just like, I've had enough of this.
In 1, 2, and 3.
How are you?
This is the one I think is actually the easiest.
Let's do it again. In 1, 2, and 3.
How are you?
Don't give it to them too many times because they'll figure it out. Oh, that is what we want them to do, though, isn't it?
That's kind of the goal. At least
Oh,
in due time.
Boy. You know what I could use right now? I could use a Sprite cucumber.
Right on cue, somebody
Sprite
asked, has
cucumber.
the spilled soda stain dried yet?
Yes. I could use a Sprite cucumber from Russia. From the Coca-Cola store. That's what I could use right
So
now.
the answers are coming.
So we got
have
Figment, we have Journey into Imagination, we have Splash Mountain, we have Ogas, we have Star Tours, we have Journey into Your Imagination, we have, Kelly thinks she got it again. She did not. She did not. I like your confidence, though. I like the bit of swagger there. Killa says, honey, I shrunk. Zach says, yeah. Chris Shepard. That's the one I saw first.
Yes, I saw it first too.
I was trying to ignore it, but then Zach throws it in there.
Then Zach came right away.
And then Kim throws it in there.
Yes.
Lisa, thankfully, is talking about the Sprite cucumber. Yeah, Chris Shepard says Superstar Limo, so I think that negates now that I feel like that name.
So let's do the reveal.
Let's do the reveal.
What's going on down there?
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
What happened?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
Kelly is saying, I knew it was Max.
Yeah.
I think I've only ridden this attraction one time. It did not set well.
Even Collin Kendall, even my mother got on Star Tours last week.
And now I go there and I close my eyes.
Simulators just do not agree. I mean, Smuggler's Run is about as far as motion simulator as I get.
Now, Smuggler's Run, I will not speak of that experience that we had last week.
Did you crash the ship?
Oh, I did not crash the ship. But the ship was
I tried.
Let's just put it
That
that way.
narrows it down, doesn't it?
We're not gonna talk about it at all. I'm still suffering some PTSD. The whole situation. All right.
Flames is probably a better word.
That was see how they turned out to be easier all around tonight.
Yeah,
So
it
that
was great and it's fluid. It's good. Oh, thank you, Jason.
So I feel like we have a big kind of winner moment coming along here.
It is. I feel that someone lucky is in the air. Let's see.
And you've missed your saying all night long, so at least do it once.
No, he hasn't said it. I feel like it's like so sad. He's
Oh
so
my gosh! Yeah.
he's so hungry. Somebody get this man a sandwich, please.
Somebody get him a cheeseburger.
No,
We need
I'm really.
we need a sandwich, Stat.
Jason, now is the time.
No, it's the best time for a sandwich. So nice. I love that.
I
It's
love
always a
that.
fun
The song is
intro.
amazing, huh?
I love it.
Yeah. Buddies, the only thing that I'm a little bit worried is that due to the time,
We're not going to be able to spin the wheel tonight? Is that
No,
what
we're
you're saying?
gonna be able, but probably what's going to
Until
happen
next time.
that the person that could be spinning the wheel will not be watching, but that's no problem.
We'll spin it
We
for
got
him at
plenty
this
of people
point.
here. What do you
Yeah, but
see who
that's-
it's going to be.
Let's see.
So
Let's see. Well,
how there were a lot. Hundreds of entries.
actually,
Literally.
Maybe even
more than 200 of entries.
Yeah.
So we put all the names and all the entries in the big bucket that is actually an Excel file spreadsheet, and we with a
We gotta give
random
Carlos credit. He did that all. We were not helpful with this,
Yeah,
except for posting what we post.
and it was almost an overnight work, but no problem. It was fun.
I woke up to a message this morning saying I was so anxious I couldn't sleep, and so I did math.
So we came up with 8 names. Okay, 8 names. But one thing, there's one thing that I would like to ask you. Why don't we today reverse? No. Let's do the names and then the prize. Okay, let's do the names and the prize because it can.
Okay.
You want to do prize and then the names? Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I would spin the wheel. Say the prize is this one, and
you
then
want the person who's
person-
potentially going to win to feel like all that anxiety and that
Yes.
excitement and
All that extra stress.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
So let's show the 8 buddies and the friends that are in that they will be in the will. So the first name is Christine Tusley Morrison. The second name is Jessica Alice.
Oh, Jessica.
The third name is
Jason Canapp.
Elena Shahara. The fourth name,
He's losing count.
Valerie Seidel.
Valerie. I think Valerie's here.
I
She
believe
was.
so.
And Elena is here too, I think.
Okay.
And the fifth name is Cherry Stinson-Darty.
Come on, this is fixed now.
No, our birthday girl. Yeah, good.
She wiggled
No.
her way. And,
No.
What did she threaten you with, Carlos? What
His
does she
name
have?
can get you there.
Does she have pictures?
And the sixth name is, and I hope I get the name right, Kyle Gehan.
Kyle Gahan. I
Gahan.
like that name. That's a cool name, actually. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it.
The seventh name is Felipe Tirso.
Oh, Felipe.
Felipe, yes.
Awesome.
And the last
Joins us quite
person,
frequent.
the eighth name is Ben Eckhurst, our friend from UK.
Who should be asleep. Hopefully he's asleep.
Yes,
That's a
actually,
good point. And a lot of people were asking if you have to be present to win. In the sake of our British audience, we're not going to require that.
no.
But the thing is, you don't get the second spin.
That's true.
Yes.
That's your incentive to be here. You do get a second spin
So
if you are present.
you get an option for a second spin.
Yeah.
There's a risk. It could be risky.
But the good thing is I can say that Felipe is here, Elena is here, Terry is here for sure.
Yeah, I think over half the list is here.
Good.
Or has been here. And they may not be commenting. They may be here as well.
One thing, let's go and spin. Let's do the first spin, okay? And which is for the person who will be actually spinning for the prizes. In between the two spins, we're gonna show the prizes. There's some novelties here, okay? There's some things that are new. So let's spin.
Bring out the wheel.
What is this? What
This is not the same
Just-
wheel.
no, just
it's a
right
holding
wheel?
pattern. Hold on.
I don't want to chance of being bankrupt. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Okay.
So spinning the wheel.
Wow, he spun it hard.
Why are there so many names on there? Oh, you have them on multiple times or something. That's what it is. He said it to be like more than doubled. It's Felipe.
Felipe!
Hey.
Felipe all the way from Brazil.
Terry gonna have a word with you, Felipe. I just want you to know. and thankfully, she has to travel to another continent to show up in a dinosaur outfit.
Let me just change here. So let's show the prices, buddies. There's a new price. Instead of the Ponto Miami mug, with actually, we need to make the comment, Jason, that Chris, who won the last time, actually we did a confusion with terms of the prices because you thought that he never got the viewer. Okay.
Yeah.
So
well, I figured out what he was doing.
yeah. So
He's a magician, and so I'm pretty sure what he did is he devised
Calling
this
you out, Chris.
scheme to get two prizes. Like he made me think in my head that he had gotten a viewer, and then as it turned out he hadn't already. So we felt like he should get both. That's what we decided.
So what we need to what we're gonna do is that Chris, I know that Jason is sending the viewer, the match viewer, and I'm sending the Ponto Miami mug too. So you're gonna get both of the prizes.
And one of them will arrive intact.
Both are gonna arrive intact.
One might be a jigsaw puzzle.
But there's a replacement for the Ponto Miami, and this lovely
Your friend the unicorn.
unicorn from Onward.
I can't see. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, from Onward. I don't know if there's a name, but it's the unicorn from Onward. Also, along with that, we do have the mini Pluto from the Witchable series. It's going to be with.
Oh, I didn't bring my prizes to the table. I can't reach them from here.
But you can tell where it is.
Yeah. Well. I feel like I should show them or something, but I can't. It's the shoulder plush figment.
Mm-hmm.
And one is we have a viewer, of course, on there again, because that technically wasn't one last week, but keep it on there. And we had the child magnet, child from Mandalorian, which comes out. What's the date? When does it come out? When
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Mid-October,
Okay.
I think.
Right. And what else do we have? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Was that it?
And there is also two.
You have the wheel in front of you.
Yes, true. No, there is. There's child mag. Oh, that is the cat sushi.
Oh, the cat sushi.
Yeah.
Yes, the cat sushi.
I might have eaten the cat sushi.
Will that get through customs?
And
Why am I sushi? Okay.
and then there is the Collins picture print.
We might have to figure something out before, because my printer does not ship to Brazil, so we
Yeah.
might have to figure out an alternative for that.
No,
Yeah.
but no. You
Yeah.
know what it does? Yes, you send it to me as and I ship it there.
Okay, we can make that work.
Yes.
Problem solved.
If I send myself to you, will you ship me there?
To Brazil?
I'd like to go.
I don't know if Felipe
Won't be
will
able to come
accept that.
back.
I don't know if Felipe will accept that.
Felipe opens the package like, hello.
Be there.
And in one thing that we need just to appreciate, Felipe is a doctor. He's working. He's on the front lines in Brazil. So Felipe, obrigado. We appreciate all your work and what you're doing.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
So and also the big prize and is the Be Our Guest that you can be part of one of our as a guest on one of our segments here. So the idea is that is on the wheel too. So are you guys
Chris
ready?
had a question. He wanted to see if people could donate prizes. It's a clever idea. We'll have to think about that.
Do you mean
That might
donate
be
the
fun.
prize that you receive? Like you're going to get rid of your viewer when you receive it, Chris? Or do you mean
Fabiana, I'll have to show to you guys because Fabiana from she's from my hometown, from Florianopolis in Brazil. She is saying, "Do you want to exchange Collin pictures for Jason's?" Okay.
I don't know what the shipping cost would be, but we're going to go together at some point, right, Carl?
Yes, we
shipping,
have to
right?
we have to do a live from Brazil.
Oh, from that what's that beach community place that you sent me the video of?
Where he came from originally?
No, that. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that's where
Is that your
Carlos is
town?
from.
It's where
Yeah.
where
Came from the ocean?
from where Fabi is from Florianopolis, from Floripa. Yes.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Yes. Also, Victor Vera. Sometimes he's around here, and sometimes he's watching lunch break too. He's from Florianopolis too. So let's go to the wheel. Now is the wheel of prizes.
Okay,
So-
it looks like extra prizes, but it's not.
Sorry.
Four slots.
Nothing. It's all good.
So let's spin. Felipe, are you ready? Tá pronto? Let's go.
Oh, you spun it fast. Oh. What the? Is it beer gas?
Oh,
That was almost so close.
so close. That
so
was
close.
really close.
All right, it's got a Figment plush coming.
Yes, it was
I am sweating.
that.
Awesome.
That's like my favorite prize, actually, because I'm always a guest on the show, so that doesn't count.
Felipe, amigo, obrigado. So Felipe won this at the Figment. Felipe, what I would like to ask you is that you write a direct message to me or to one of us here with your address, and we're gonna ship you. The only thing is that I know that it's taking really long to get from here to Brazil because they use commercial flights, and as there is the flight ban and all the stuff is taking somewhat, and also there's the mail in Brazil is on a strike, so it's that's right.
We didn't think this through, did we?
We have to send it UPS.
Okay, buddies.
We'll figure it out.
We're gonna don't worry about it.
We're gonna show up in an old Chevy. Go one-way trip.
and Jay, I'm ready here now.
What are you ready for? What are you doing?
I was
Okay.
doing. Are we ready for the?
You need a moment?
No, I need this. No, I need to type the second.
You want us to do a little? You want us to distract them for you for a minute while you
No, I'm ready.
pull yourself
I'm ready.
together?
Jason
Why are you
Jackson.
wearing your fun shirt Friday already on Thursday? By the way,
I was planning a little bit later when you talk about your show, but you know what we should do right now to tell which is our second secret magic word for next week.
and the second secret magic word, which is suddenly not going to be secret, is also an anniversary of sorts. It is D23 in celebration of the 11th anniversary today of the unveiling
Really?
of D23. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. 11 years ago today that Bob Iger got up on stage and unveiled D23.
Yep.
So there you go. So D23. I feel like we're playing Battleship now. Or Bingo.
D8. I don't think there's a D23 in Battleship.
So, dear audience, please write
board's
D23 in the comments.
It's a
D23
big
in the
Battleship
comments.
board.
And you know, it always apply to not only to the live show, but whenever you're watching as a replay, if it's YouTube, if it's Facebook, please write it down, make the comment. D23.
And don't forget to watch our social media accounts this week, because we'll probably be doing another magic word there that you can input on the comments on those social media platforms for more chances to win, just like we did this week.
Yes, and one thing I always like to remember everybody is the where it is. Oh, right here.
We lost it. Where'd it go?
No, it is that don't forget to go to our YouTube channel to subscribe and to
Ring.
it was too much. We're gonna have I was reading the comment here. I was reading the comments. Welcome to our friend Eric. Eric from Iwama Disney is here. You know, Eric, Felipe, he won a prize here tonight. Felipe Tirso.
Who are you telling?
Eric.
You guys want to have a personal conversation?
Yes. Now because suddenly I saw someone say, Fabio say, welcome Eric. I say, oh, so Eric is here.
Oh, okay. Now I'm with you. You just have to keep us in the loop a little bit.
You guys always keep me out of the loop. Sometimes I need to do the replay to understand what they said. Last week was like that. So only when I was doing the replay and doing the edit of the compact version, I said, "Oh, now I got it. Now I got it." Collin, it is about time for us to get ready to say bye-bye. So I'd just like to ask you to kindly tell about yourself a little bit. Open up your heart.
I don't know if I can commit to that, but as far as the site goes, everything's at Guide4WW wherever you go, Facebook, Instagram, even the website itself. So go check that out. If you are booking a trip to Disney right now, I've got a guidelines for kind of what my experience was with all of the situations and precautions that are in place currently. So go check that out. It was a very big article that I put out about this time last week. Soon I will be putting out my tips and tricks as far as getting a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance, which we've talked about Rise many times on the show. It's an incredible experience. So if you want to increase your chances the best that you possibly can, it's not going to be a foolproof plan because I'm going to be honest with you, there's a lot of luck involved. But some tips that worked for me in the few times that I got to try it in the 3 or 4 different attempts. So full transparency, I've not done it 100 times like some people have, but I asked if people wanted some tips on it on my Instagram account, and it was an overwhelming majority that said yes. So that's coming here soon, maybe in the next couple days. So also, as always, the print shop is up, guide4ww.com/shop. Code SHIP30, anything over $30 ships for free, which basically, if you get the second tier of sizes, it's going to ship for free. So go check that out. If you have any requests as far as what you want to see on the shop next, feel free to shoot me a message. More than happy to make some custom orders or add some new things to the shop if anybody's looking for anything in particular. I've got a hard drive of thousands and thousands of photos, so there's probably something in there. So, Jason?
I was reading the comments this time.
What happened? What I lost there?
No, you did nothing. No, don't worry about it. It's all good.
They are still talking about my glasses? No.
Just go back to your sandwich. It's all good. I want to talk about Here with the Magic.
Oops.
He did it again. Yeah, what is this? What is this? I feel
it
like
was that Skype restart, my friend. The Skype restart.
Yeah. So I am, of course, Jason Canapp with Here with the Magic. I would love to see you at the lunch break tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern. You can head on over to herewiththemagiclive.com and join us there at that time. Tomorrow, it's not only Fun Shirt Friday, which is a very important thing, and I hope that you also wear your fun shirt, whether it's a Disney shirt or some other fun shirt, for our video that we'll be watching tomorrow. But it's also going to be a great spot. We're going to be heading... it's going to be an in-studio thing, so it's going to be a pre-recorded video, of course, but we're going to be going back to the Polynesian Village Resort, and enjoying a few different moments there. Maybe enjoying a sunrise, maybe enjoying a stroll around, maybe enjoying just sitting on a bench overlooking the bungalows. We'll see. Dealer's choice. But tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern, here with themagiclive.com. I'd love to have you there. And, of course, if you also would like to see more videos and enjoy some additional quiet moments of joy in a very immersive way or traditional video, you can head on over to youtube.com/herewiththemagic or herewiththemagic.com to see those videos as well. And I will also plug one more thing, because here I am. I would love for you to join our Facebook community. A lot of the folks here tonight are members of the Here with the Magic Facebook group, and I would love for you to join. And I'll tell you why, sort of. We have some big things coming. Big things that I haven't even told Collin or Carlos about really in detail. So head on over to facebook.com. herewiththemagic.com/community will get you there. You can also go to Facebook and find it from the Here with the Magic page as well. Become a member, because next week I'm just going to start spilling the beans and talking about some of the fun stuff that's coming just in a few weeks from now. Can I say this one more thing?
Yes, good. Go ahead.
Mark your calendars.
Oh, yeah.
Mark your calendars. I'm not saying anything other than mark your calendars for October 1st. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
October 1st. There you go. Maybe more tomorrow on the lunch break. Maybe more.
Just to show you guys, I'm wearing.
Yeah, what are you doing with the shirt? You're like
Because
you're early.
No, it's not early. This is in. It's like it's for our friends in UK. I'm wearing a fun shirt Friday because for daily. I know that they're not watching now, but they usually watch on a Friday. So I'm already wearing the fun shirt Friday. It is a Marvel fun shirt. You notice I have a little Hulk, Iron Man. I have the Captain America. It is and then also for the fun shirt Friday with my buddy Jason at lunch break.
I like it.
Guys, you know that my content is in Portuguese, but I would like to ask you something different today. You can go to both or Ponto Orlando or Ponto Miami at Instagram and go to the link tree. And there is something written there like Facebook group or Grupo Facebook. Click there and please join my community. And that's what is interesting, because despite that you talk Portuguese or you talk English, German, Italian, whatever, it's always good to have you there in the community, and we're gonna try to communicate. So again, go to the Instagram, to the link tree where you have all the options there, and you find Grupo Facebook, which is Facebook group. You click there, you're gonna get to the inviting page, and I can approve you in less than 24 hours. My content and in Portuguese, but you always show up in my live. Actually, Mike Riley was 2 days ago. He was watching my live. Jason was also watching there. So thank you all. You can watch at Ponto Miami or Ponto Orlando Facebook pages. And also you have a YouTube channel with all those lives that you can follow me too. And you're going to have the links for all the social media, YouTube, everything in the link tree in Instagram. Thank you very much. Guys, it was a great night.
What's good? I would add one more thing real quick before we close, because we close our week. One of our favorite parts of the show is actually when we close, which is not a punchline, but could be. One of our favorite parts is because it's because Jeremy Goff provided us with a beautiful, beautiful closing song, and as it so happens, Jeremy Goff is going to be doing another Golf Stock Disney edition on Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Head on over to Golf Stock on Facebook. That would be. I'm going to try to be there because I don't think.
And one thing, Jeremy, I'm gonna be sharing that with my community in Brazil and with also Ponto Orlando page.
Great.
Okay. On behalf of my friend Collin, my friend Jason, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. We wish you a magic week ahead. Oh, there's one thing we need to just tell. Next week will be a little bit different. There's a challenge ahead. Our friend Jason will be traveling, and we still don't know how the connection it is going to work. But we're gonna prepare a special, different show. It's not a regular show. But we need everybody here because we're gonna have a live Wheel of Disney and things like that. So we're preparing that. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Okay.
That's right. And it won't be so late for me next week.
And yes, Haleo this week. So
it took me too long to figure that out.
Buddies, thank you. It was a great night. Thank you, everybody. A magical week ahead. Good night. The magic continues and the magia continua for in Portuguese. Take care.
Good night, guys.
choice we